A man who admitted to beating his elderly neighbor to death with a fireplace iron will serve a hefty sentence. News Channel 15's Carrie Houston joins us with more on this brutal crime.
Well, the victim's granddaughter told the judge her grandmother was beaten so badly that she wasn't recognizable at her funeral. The killer's family said the crime was uncharacteristic of him and that he was always, quote, respectful of women.
Two families are broken because a 23-year-old Fort Wayne man murdered his elderly neighbor for a little bit of money. Zachary Reinders was sentenced to 70 consecutive years in prison, 60 for murder and 10 for robbery. He pleaded guilty to beating his 78-year-old neighbor Diane Woods to death with a fireplace poker back in August. The prosecution says Reinder got exactly what he deserved.
Pissed me off. He was out using her stolen credit card to buy stuff for him. What, an Xbox or a PlayStation, a hat, a few other things. I mean, come on.
Reinder denied any knowledge of the crime until DNA from the victim was identified on his shoes, evidence found in his mother's trailer when she allowed police to search. The Reinder family refused comment. They told the judge Zachary was high on spice at the time of the crime. Dozens of the victim's family members came to see Reinder sentenced.
This is my son. We live in Texas, so we don't get up here that often, but she never got to meet him. And so whether he sees his son, his kids, it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, it is sad, but I'm glad that justice is served.
Reinder's difficult childhood had little impact on the sentencing because of the brutality of the crime. The victim's sister said she'll never understand why Reinder had to kill a defenseless senior.
He didn't have to. He could have put her in a closet and emptied the trailer and ran away.
Does this bring closure for your family?
I think so. I think it does, yes.
Because of a recent change to Indiana state law, Zachary Reinders will serve at least 75% of his 70-year sentence. And Heather, he also has 2 children and a baby on the way.
Yeah, sad for all families involved.
Certainly is.
Okay, thank you, Carrie.